most have just done this position where basically your foot's here. If you're in running man, your feet are this way. If you're in hawking, this way. So today we're this way. The top foot is back. This leg's just sort of flat, straightish. My knees have to keep facing that way. And then I struggle to teach this bit, but your shoulder blade, you want to try and put this shoulder blade on the mat and slide it down towards your feet. That'll twist you. Anyway, sometimes if I'm here and I'm struggling, I use my head. So we're here. The other day we did when they grab, just try and grab me here, being side control. When you're here, you can start trying to come out this way. See, quite easily. Today we'll just say I'm not scooping, so he's just almost like going for a seatbelt. Yeah, like this. Okay, so I'm technically halfway to a seatbelt. He hasn't quite got a seatbelt, but at least he's under this arm. He might even be trying to pull this arm up. See, but it's very hard. You can try doing that, especially if I do this and he's trying to pull it up. It's really hard. He could stand up and try and do a deadlift, but then I'm just gonna sit up and run away, right? So, and this one looks like he could put pressure on my head, but it's very hard when you put pressure on my head because he's got to go so far that way, right? So even here, I was thinking you can try some people would say go for the lapel choke. So it's ridiculously, it's just not going to happen. If I was like this, sure, he's going for that right. I'm in trouble. See, but here you can go like that. It's never going to happen. So you could even try doing that. Here I would say it's the same principle as a running man. If he's really high there, I'd probably go turtle this way. See, he's just opened a massive gateway there for me. It's going to be really hard for him, especially if I cut an angle. He's way up there, see, and he starts trying to chase, and then he goes, oh shoot, he's chasing. It's too late because I've gone in a big arc, right? He's going to come too far. And then, obviously, if he did a super good job of chasing my hips, I could just pander anyway and go all the way. But I don't think that necessarily happens that often because I'm too far ahead. So yeah, does that make sense? If he goes, you can practice being here and see if they can just do a basic collar. What would you call that? A bow and arrow shape, I suppose. Yeah. I mean, you can even grab. I'll let you grab the actual bow and arrow. Okay, that's ridiculous, right? And then grab the pants and try and finish the bow and arrow. It legit does nothing to me. It's weird. I didn't even have to talk funny. And still and grab there. I think the problem with this choke, and I've always said it, is this. Anyway, it's 100% dependent on him holding my pants here. So if I'm not getting choked, and all I do is put all my resources into breaking that, and all I have to do is this. There's a lot of power in the stomp. I could even use both hands and go like that and stomp. I think Bella's grip I'd even break like that. So, yeah, does that make sense? Pretty much. If you're not worried about the choke here and you can break that, you can just turtle anyway. And the other thing is if they're here, yeah, because then they think well, if he's going to turtle that way, then he's going to hold my hips up. See? So I can't turtle now, obviously. But now I can easily sit up. But don't sit up, how do I put it? People seem to want to sit up into their opponent or bridge away. So they either go like this or they sort of go this way. But in this position, all you have to do is sit up here, put your head here. It's easier, see? So I literally go like this, and it's really easy. It's if you find it, it's not really doesn't take that much power. From here, you can just frame this way, or just push the gi. I usually grabbing that. And then I'm still, because of my angle, see my angle, I'm getting that bottom leg out. to here possibly. Or like I just start getting up here, like make space, he might sort of stand up and chase me and then you can just go that way. Like we've done heaps of times. But it's very, I think it's very important, the angle, the technique's not complicated, but it's specific. So see you're going to be under there. Yeah. See how I go, I sit up, I'm sort of crunching into the space. Then if he's like really close here, and I can start trying to push him here and start scooting back using this foot. Worst case scenario, right, he gets a really good body lock on me. Yeah. Now I don't think I want to be facing him or trying to go back anymore. Now I would always do this. See? Get the body lock. And then push down and start screwing this. We've done that before as well. So you do have to be aware of the possibility of a body lock. And then don't keep treating it like it's not there. You'll get smushed. Go panda instead, just move hips away. The earlier you do that, the better. But I think if I'm here and he's trying to put a body lock on now, it's too hard. I'm going to be doing that. But if he does a really good job, if he like push my elbow out of the way, like, yeah, see, now maybe I'm pushing shit uphill here, I reckon. I especially don't want to do this. It's just like silly. So I need to just do that and then push the hands down and take his forward. So, yeah, see here, so he's chosen to go, he might be going up there to go for a choke, and then he feels like I'm like gonna turtle, he comes back down, and then I can sit up, start framing. I feel like I'm pretty good here. I can move back enough to get that out. I still face that way, I've never ever turned that way. Okay, so you owe me a counter coat if you turn that way, before you get your guard back.
Now it's good to go for the Kimura trap, or the Kimura near side arm to control, and then
This one?
near side,
Yeah, well, I did that the other day.
near side.
Yeah, I know. So you can watch the video as well. So here, so yeah, Kimura trap. Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for one thing, he's because of my angle. Look at my angle, like.
Yeah, it's not so much the fact that he's going to get the Kimura that he wants, but it's more like the control then come around the top of your head.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If I'm in the position, because my elbow, the back of my triceps facing the ground,
Yeah.
so he needs to get behind her, right?
Yeah.
He's even struggling now. But if
I've got the grip, but I don't have any
he's
control.
got nothing.
At all.
I'm not really concerned. But keep grabbing. I always do this first. Do that. That kills it. Completely, like you hold it there, be strong, sort of. It still hurts, and then I'm like, yeah, and then you're in this. See, but that's you need to think about the fact that if he's on here, I'm screwed. So I need to, but by pulling myself this way, my arm goes like that. Now my elbow is on the plane of his chest. See, it's on the plane of his chest. But if I'm here, it's on the plane of his opposite. See that? Gone. If he goes like, if he's really clever, yeah. And I just sit up. If I don't sit up in that timing, I reckon he's got a chance of like rolling around and following me with his chest.
That's kind of what
Yeah, that's the answer. That's the answer. Yeah, I find because say I'll just be normal, like say I'm behind here, and as he cuts that angle, I could be thinking this, right? Because I see how I followed him, I kept him here. Now I do think it's a bit late. I'm still in a position where I'm attacking him.
Yeah.
Ready? Forget here, and then I go to follow him now.
Yeah.
It's gone.
So it's the angle of the elbow against the plane of the body is the key.
Yeah, but the point is, if he does really try really hard to follow me around, I have to sit up, and that's the only bit that isn't the safety part.
Yeah.
But otherwise, 9 times out of 10, pulling the tricep and pulling your arm down and scooping will get you out anyway. Especially if you do it at the time. If you get your time, like if I'm in running man here, attacks this.
Yeah.
See? He didn't get any chance to get a proper grip.
Yeah.
But as soon as he goes in here, I go hooking. As soon as I feel like even a little bit
Yeah.
daylight, I'm like other way, and then by the time he grips, I've already
Yeah.
scooped. Yeah. All right. Any questions? No. So, I got one.
When you post up on your elbow, do you worry too much about grabbing that handcuff position?
Yeah, definitely, and I'm lazy there, but you just, as you know, I just have to make sure I'm like this.
So you are doing that? Okay.
I do that,
Yeah. Okay.
But I kind of like do it, and then you're pretty far away.
Yeah.
Which one you? Even this
This
angle
arm has
here?
to grab it first.
Okay, so you go. Yeah, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
As long as you're aware of it, but you see, it's very different between that and that.
Yeah.
Even I feel like here you got more of a chance. It's really this that is like the thing. Like this.
Yeah.
Feel like my head's coming that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, that's right. Yeah. So you're just
I
active.
I should flare it, and I don't do a good enough job of that.
But you are active with it. Is what I'm saying.
Shit, yeah. That's if someone grabs that, I'm in trouble. If you got a really big one, and then I'm not. Well, I don't know. No, it's not. I'm not happy with myself. I don't know if I'm in trouble. I'll probably get out of something. All right. So you go to hawking, and then have them first go for the head, like try to collar choke or just get a seatbelt, and then see how easy it is to turtle. But don't just turtle, like don't roll like a banana. Actually cut a massive angle, so you're trying to like spin, and then have them sitting on your hips because they don't want that. And then try to sit up the right way and either scoot back. And they can chase you back, and you can do that high running man. You know how to do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3.